Okay, let me say this quickly. Like, you don't you don't want to feel like you are offending people, right? You don't want it. You don't want it to seem that you are condemning people. But if you don't tell sinners the truth, if you don't boldly tell sinners the truth, how would they know they are living in sin? How would they know that what they are doing is wrong? If you do not tell me that is living in sin, the consequences of my sin, if you do not bring it to remembrance that what I am doing, if I die in it, this is the end. This is where I am heading to. How will I know that what I'm doing is wrong? Because we are living in a time where ministers, where pastors are focused on the love aspect of God only, but they do not, want to tell sinners the truth. That is why people feel comfortable. Sinners feel comfortable in the church now because you never condemn sin. Do not condemn sinners, but condemn the sin. The issue is the sin, not the sinners. Remember the woman, the adulterous woman, they wanted to stone her. Jesus came there and drew something on the ground, and Jesus wrote, "He without sin should cast the first stone." And all of them left. Now Jesus now went to the woman again and said unto her, "I have not come to condemn you, but I have come to set you free. Go and sin no more." So Jesus pointed out her sin, the sin, and told her she has come to set her free, and told her to go and sin no more. Because of the fact that Jesus pointed out the sin was what makes the difference. But how do you feel comfortable? Sinners are in your church 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You do not point out their sins. You do not tell them their sins. You're always preaching about love, prosperity, love, prosperity, love, prosperity, blessings, blessings, blessings. And sinners are comfortable in your church. It is an error for a sinner to come into the house of God and remain there for 1 week, 2 weeks, and the sin in her, in him, she is comfortable there. It is an error. It is a big error. It means there is something wrong with the church. It means that there is something wrong with the church. A sinner is not supposed to feel cool, comfortable, happy in his sins in the body of Christ. The truth you preach, the truth you say is meant to provoke the person. It's either the person repents or the person leaves the church. You cannot live in sin. You cannot be living in sin and still be comfortably living, going to church every day, every week, every month. You are comfortable in sin, but you find comfort in the church, even in your sin. It is an error. It is an error. The church needs to go back and start preaching the truth. The church needs to go back and start telling people the truth. The church needs to go back and start telling their members the truth. Until we begin to tell members the truth, until we begin to tell sinners the truth, even though they will say, "Judge not," even though they will say, "We are holier than thou," even though they will call us Deputy Jesus, tell them the truth. The truth that you speak is what will set them free. Say the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And whom the Son of God set free is free indeed. It's your brother Philip. Do remain blessed.